Holy shit. Brand spanking new. Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. The idea for this video basically started with the gamma container conversation where everyone always said that you don't need it to play the game. But I never really saw anybody play without it. So I said, fuck it. Let's just play without the gamma container. I did add a couple other rules too. No flea market and only barters with traders. So technically, what people have said, specifically Reddit, if I use these rules, EFT is practically unplayable. In the end, this is just basically testing purposes because I wanted to see if you could actually play the game with these restrictions. Is it that hard? Is it that insane? Is it going to take that much more time to play? Or is the game just going to be more fun overall? That was basically my question. And we're going to bring you across for that journey. And we're going to see what the answer is at the end. Now, my goal right now is to try and get the Kappa container with these restrictions. You can still use hideout and all that other stuff. It's sort of like the Pestily hardcore, but it's not. It's just 3 simple rules. Now, some things do make this a little bit more difficult. Like, there's a bunch of chads running around with meta HKs and all that. And obviously, your beginning players are going to have a rough time with that if you do try this. But overall, it doesn't seem too bad so far. We'll update that in a week, though. And to add on that, I wanted to try something a little different with EFT videos, is I'm going to sort of bring you along and talk with you as the raids go on. So we're going to see how that goes. Comment down below if you like it. If you hate it, I'll never fucking do it again, I promise. Apologies. Also, little tip, make sure your Bitcoin farmer's running. You're welcome. Ended up getting pretty lucky on my first raid. We ran into the boys. Rashala. Okay? Now, I'm always a little bit worried when I approach them because you never know when that 995 is going to just destroy your skull or going to hit you with a drop shot. Gonna be a little bit honest too. I haven't played EFT in probably about a month, so I was a little rusty and a little bit worried here. I thought that bird was a goddamn grenade. What's Rashala and the boys? So I ended up noticing that they actually went down the stairs. Now, I do like fighting them down here because they're closer and you can sort of just get easy shots off them and stuff like that. But I was a little bit worried about the 855. Because if one had an Alton, I've been here before. And it didn't turn out too well. So after taking a month off, clearly my grenade skills were on point. So with all the restrictions, I'm taking it pretty slow. I'm also worried about getting third party and stuff like that. So I really try to take my time with this to make sure I can get the first raid a huge win. Now I'll be honest, it's always nice to do that first proper quest, killing scavs, and kill all his Rochelle's guards. I was pretty lucky. Be slapping. Now, as the last man alive, Rochelle, I just could not find this guy. I ran around a couple times, and then I ended up finally finding him, and then this happened. Not my proudest moment, but in this video, we're going to be showing the ups and the downs. This ain't going to be a highlight reel. So we ended up getting a labs key card, which was honestly huge because we can't use the flea market, remember? And since we're like level 1 right now, we can't do any barters for it. And labs is obviously amazing for loot. So this was huge. Ended up just speeding up the looting. I showed you what I got, but I didn't want to like loot everything. The video will be way too long. So we got fat. We got juiced. Now we had to get out of this motherfucker and actually stay alive because we can't put that lab key card up our ass anymore. So I ended up hearing some running. Palms got a little bit sweaty here, I'm going to be honest. A little nervous. Saw the extract light on, and I was just like, oh, God, please let me fucking out of this raid. Thank God it was just fucking scav.
Here.
Jesus.
Take it.
Ran to this bitch and extracted
PvE,
real
but
fucking
shit,
quick.
got loot.
Hit the vape.
Yeah,
Watch
we're
the levels
done.
go up.
All right.
Honestly, huge raid.
Look.
Usually I don't even get this lucky, man.
Nice
Like,
game.
I'll be straight with you guys. I died to a landmine in woods on my first raid this wipe. So yeah, this is huge.
Level 4.
So I wasn't just gonna let this
First
labs
raid.
card collect dust in my
yeah.
inventory like I used to do.
Please.
We're going in.
Lord Nikita. Don't let a motherfucker fly past my monitor and one-shot me. Let's
Now, you
get
should
it.
always do a prayer to Nikita every time you
Let's
go into the
fucking
labs.
get it,
Okay?
baby.
Not superstitious, but I might start doing this shit every
Full auto
goddamn
check.
fucking raid, let me tell you.
Meds bound. Check. LEDX. Chad, I'm not proud of trying to camp that spot, but you know, bear with me here, okay?
So to be fair, most of my labs runs, I'm just running around like a goddamn idiot with my head cut off.
Oh, and we're doing barters
This one we're
only.
gonna take a little different. Sorta.
That was another thing that we're doing. One grenade.
Now I was trying to play this slower, but I tried to play it confident. That confidence ended up going away real fucking fast, let me tell you.
Ah! Human! What was that?
So I didn't want the smoke. We were just gonna go a whole new way. Usually I run out into the middle. Usually works. Actually doesn't work at all, but it's fun. So I decided just to run over to the freezer and try and play around that area.
Green light, red light. Green light. Where's fucking... Hit the ground.
So now we decided to get our profile extremely small. Honestly, I didn't give a fuck about that. I was fucking around. I was trying to waste time, so I didn't get one tapped by this man running around just fragging people.
Why'd they ruin this? G.
So clearly, right here, I had a
Four
flex on
boys.
my extremely extensive labs knowledge.
That's medical block, right? Or whatever. Parking gate. Hey, same thing, you know. Parking, medical, whatever.
Now this man here thought he survived the war, but he only survived a battle. Honestly, I'm just glad I'm catching people out and I'm not getting caught out. You know what I'm saying?
We caught a sneaky boy. We caught him. Damn, I've never played this patient before, bro. Hold on, I shot 3 bullets. You never know when those 3 bullets are coming in. Sometimes 72 isn't enough. Okay?
Now I was shooting BP here. Thank you, Nikita, for the gift. Appreciate it. I thought he was dead. Thought we annihilated him. Well, not annihilated.
This guy
We
sneak
slowly
up his butt,
broke him
though.
down. Turns out this guy was like made of
Oh my God,
titanium
my
or some
arm,
fucking
dude.
shit. He was still alive. I don't even
dead.
know. I don't understand it. I guess my aim was just shit. Now, not only was he made of titanium, his balls were massive. The fact that he didn't even attempt to move from his position when I threw this grenade was wild.
Alright.
Now, this guy has
Now
some
we caught
okay
him.
loot on him. It's not the usual lab Chad that we destroyed, but while we're looting him, we found another sneaky boy sneaking around. Ended up having some shit luck, and my gun hit the metal right in front of it. At the exact same time, had some good luck, and my helmet actually fucking worked. So we'll take that as a win. And we got raiders running around. We got raider grenades. Some scary shit. We also got his grenades. Started getting a little dicey here. Helmet worked again. Thank God he was using shit ammo. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was like the
Not
helmet doing
today,
anything
buckaroo.
crazy here, but we actually took the win. I don't know what's going on. It's just these, like the first raid, now this raid, it's getting crazy. So we ended up looting this guy. He was one that I didn't kill. Something weird was happening here. Like, there was 3 people that were
Oh,
single-digit levels,
Like,
and then
quick
this guy was like low double digits. I think he was like 14.
Also, can we shout
Is there
out Fast
SPMM in
MT? Can
Tarkov?
actually stop his MTV. There. Yeah, right there, right there. Oh, there he is.
So we ended up killing some raiders. I'm not going to show that. Raiders, whatever. But then we ended up finding the first guy that died when he came into the weapons room. Now, this guy was looted.
Oh, is there SBMMQ? Oh, what is fucking lack? We are the definition of fat right now, dude. We're doing the waddle. Oh, we gotta run down the hall, don't we?
So now we're extra fat and we're also dehydrated. So I got to constantly be healing and we're just trying to get to the extract. And then we ran into these boys.
No one. Oh! We're dead, dog. What the fuck?
Now I should have dropped my backpack, but since I did like a full uninstall and a reinstall, I couldn't remember my backpack bind, so it got a little bit dicey.
Oh! I thought you were dead. Oh, you are now. Bitch.
Cleared that mess up and extracted. Honestly, another massive win. I was a little shocked.
Bro, back to back. What is the start?
At this
See,
point, we
chat,
were
sometimes
feeling
you just gotta full
extremely
send it, brother.
confident.
Alright,
But
my
every time you
inventory's
feel
full.
confident in Tarkov, it sneaks up and ends that shit. So we ended up losing the ult and all that good stuff. But hey, we weren't going to let that keep us down. Joined in our 4th raid and we're going to keep going.
That was a
Ended
diversion.
up grabbing this kill and we're going to turn this boat around and then the squad came.
Fucking heat.
And we took an L. One thing I have learned in Tarkov, though, is when you do lose, sometimes it's better just to laugh it off. You know what I mean? Some people like to get angry. I've been there. But it's better just to laugh it off. Alright, so time for the 5th raid. 1, 2, huge ones, last 2. Now it's time to stop losing and we can get this goddamn win, baby. Started off slow, but found some vodka. Heard gunshots over by Rochelle spawn, so we were heading over there real fast. As usual, found absolutely nobody. And then, oh mother of God, a squad. For the record, no fucking idea how I made it under that train, by the way. One down, 2 to go. Two down, but we're bleeding from every single hole in our body. Now let me tell you, this was a cheek clencher. This man thought he could flee the scene. Not today.
Let's go, boys. We have to win it, baby.
Squad cleared. Now it's time to get the fuck out. Ah, shit.